I'm streaming from Kiev, from central part of Kiev. And just recently we experienced the most massive attack on our electrical grid system. And it lasted about 6 hours. And today I plan to tell you about the fact why Ukrainian heating and electrical system so fragile for Russian attacks. And now I am from open air exhibition of Russian military vehicles in city center. It is central part of this city, but it is not the very city center. It is Maidan, Mikhailivsky Maidan in front of Mikhailivska church and Mikhailivsky Monastery. And if you want to know how we survive this trouble, this very cold, windy and winter without electricity, without heat, please stay with me on my stream. Okay, I'll be waiting for more viewers, and when I will see some maybe 5 or 10 viewers, I'll tell you about this monument, about this exhibition, and mostly I wanna tell you about our life in Kyiv during non-stop Russian attacks. By the way, about 6 hours ago, our electrical system, electricity supply system in the whole Ukraine failed. Some say that it is some cyber attack, and some people say it is just technical failure of equipment. But I blame in all these troubles Russia, because of our energy system is heavily damaged. Now maybe 90% of all power stations, excluding maybe 3 nuclear power plants, incapacitated. Okay, I see more viewers. I am the city center of Kiev, and in front of me is a monument to Princess Olga, and this is open air exhibition of Russian military vehicles that were destroyed during the first stage of Russian invasion 4 years ago, maybe a bit less than 4 years ago. And this exhibition was inaugurated in May of 2022. Temperature is minus 12 now in Kiev, and temperature in many apartments is about 0 because of approximately 1 week ago, after massive air attack, our electrical distribution system and our power stations and boiling equipment was destroyed by Russians. And now in Kyiv, several hundreds living apartments, buildings are without heating system because of Russia. Okay, I see more viewers. I hope you will get interesting for you information about our life here in Kyiv. Once again, I'm Sergei, I'm Kyiv guide. And I wanna tell you more about Kyiv, about life in Ukraine during these precarious times. I understand that many people in the world wanna visit Kyiv, and Kyiv is not the safest place in the world. That's why I'm here for you. If you have some questions, please don't hesitate asking me about our life in Kyiv. Excuse me. Temperature in my apartment is minus 12 is outside, but inside of my apartment temperature is 15 or sometimes 13, fortunately above zero. That's why I don't feel myself very well. Okay, well guys, I start my stream from Mikhailivska Square. Mikhailivska Square is in front of Mikhailivsky Monastery, a monastery in Mikhailivsky Church. By the way, this monastery is an active monastery. I don't sure how many monks live in this monastery, but I think about 10 persons only. And this church's replica, because of original church, was demolished by Bolsheviks in 30s of 20th century, because of they considered religion, Orthodox religion, as bravery, as computer. They were sure, but they did not tell about it, that that religion is a computer for them, and they did not tolerate any competition. So they demolished maybe, I don't know exactly, maybe 90 or 95% of all religious establishments. And in front of me is Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine, and it was built just right before beginning of Second World War, or German invasion, German Nazi invasion to Soviet Union. So they planned to build another building here, like this, a symmetrical building, but they had not time to build another building, and with the advance of Nazis to Kiev, they put on hold this construction of a building like that, and never resumed. And original of this church was erected early in 12th century, and it was demolished by Bolsheviks in 30s of last century. And this building is a copy. It is it was rebuilt right exactly like its original. You cannot see really much people here due to very cold weather. Temperature is minus 12 now, and in many flats in Kyiv temperature is about zero. If I will tell for myself, I can tell you that temperature in my apartment is about 12, between 12 and 15, fortunately above zero. Well, now I want to tell you about this exhibition of military vehicles. As you know, Russia invaded to Ukraine in 2014. It was eastern part of Ukraine, Donetsk and Lugansk districts, and also Crimea. but these vehicles are not from Donetsk, neither from Donetsk nor from Lugansk. These vehicles were burned during the first stage of invasion, and these vehicles were brought here from different parts of Ukraine, from Sumy, from Chernigiv, Kharkiv district, Kyiv district, and most of these vehicles are quite outdated military vehicles, and they were mostly designed in times of Soviet Union. And in front of me is a tank T90A. It was designed in times of Soviet Union, and it's undergone a lot of modernizations. And its caliber is 152 millimeters. So this is caliber. This is a smooth bore cannon. And here is infantry fighting vehicle BMP-2. It's equipped with an automatic gun, 30 millimeters caliber, and this is self-propelled howitzer Mstar S. It has caliber 152 millimeters. It is also outdated, but still formidable weapon. And next to this howitzer is another self-propelled howitzer, carnation or gwozdika. It has shape multi-terrain, rugged terrain vehicles to overcome rugged terrains, and also you can see this floating one. It is one of the first in the world floating howitzer. Its caliber is 122 millimeters, and next one, it is command and staff vehicle Kushetka. It is in this variant. It is not personnel carrier. This vehicle was designed to manage to guide battles, hostilities, and you can see it has floating shape also. So it is able to float across rivers and some other water reserves. And now I want to show you harvesting combine. It was donated to Ukraine by Mr. Buffett Foundation. Mr. Buffett is a renowned American businessman. And as you can see, Russia destroys everything. So you can see a cabin of this harvesting combine. It was attacked by drone, and you can see characteristic shape of how to say. You can see coverings and some destroyed places here. Warning, обережно in Ukrainian. You can hear sound of bells of Mikhailivsky Monastery. Please text me where are you from and what is temperature outside of your home and inside, because of it is interesting for me. And fortunately my flat has heating in general, but heating stopped this morning, and temperature inside is between 12 and 15, fortunately above zero. And in front of me you can see drone, unmanned airborne vehicle. It has ability to carry about 50 kilos of TNT or TNT-like explosives. They started to attack our territory with drones like this in August or September 2022, and they started to launch just dozens of drones. But nowadays they attack us with hundreds of drones. Sometimes they launch drones like this without explosives, but they still very dangerous for us because of they launch many drones like this in order to distract, to overload our air defense system, and they practice multi. How to say? They launch a lot of missiles and drones at the same time, simultaneously, because of our air defense system is quite reliable. But when they launch hundreds of missiles and drones like this, it is overloaded, and we fail to take down maybe 10% of all vehicles like this. And in front of me is a ballistic missile .U, and according to NATO classification, it is a Scarab tactical missile. Tactical missile due to its quite short range. It has a range 120 kilometers, and now we can see only just I'll show you from distance. Now you can see just about 3 meters long parts of missile, and original length of this missile is 6 and a bit meters. They use it at front line, or they used it during the first stage of Russian invasion to Kiev. And this missile, namely this missile, was launched to Kyiv city. And now you can see only engine of this missile, and this is this one and that one are civilian vehicles. Residents of Bucha tried to escape Russian invasion nearly 4 years ago, to be more precise, in March of February and March of 2022. But as you can see, they didn't succeed in that. And fortunately, all passengers, they were members of extended family. All passengers survived, but they were heavily wounded, and they were sent to Germany for treatment. And let's proceed our walk around this exhibition. This is Russian personnel carrier MLTB. M is in a word, it contains its name contains words slightly armored, because of it was not intended for battlefield itself, its armor is very thin, about maybe 4 millimeters. It cannot withstand. It is not able to withstand some projectiles, and it cannot. It can be effective only for against of bullet of Kalashnikov. By the way, Kalashnikov has two calibers, 5.45 and 7.62 millimeters caliber, and this is relatively fresh. It's a modern Russian battle vehicle, Tiger. Before Russian invasion to Ukraine in 2014, America supplied vehicles like this with a diesel engine from Cummins American company, and this is mine-resistant and ambush-protected vehicle, Linza. It had a lot of modifications, but in this case it is evacuation vehicle for wounded Russian soldiers. Hello. I noticed my friend Chris. He is infamous photographer and correspondent. He lives in Kiev. Hello there.
What's your teacher's
Hello.
name? This is Sergei.
Sergei.
And
Hello.
He's a wonderful Indian brother. He's been here 5 years.
Really? Excuse me. It is no. It is a live stream. Is it okay? No, it's okay. No. So I want to ask you several questions about it.
We'll do all that.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
So I will see you, brother. Yeah. Tell me where to go eat. We'll go hang out.
Excuse me, where are you from?
From India.
From India. Oh, from so far away. I encountered a lot of people here from different countries, but just a few people from India. What brings you here in such precarious times?
So I've been here since before the war. So
Did you study here?
yeah, I am a medical student here.
Medical students in Chernovtsi?
No, I'm in Uzhgorod.
Oh, Uzhgorod. Yeah. So
Yeah, so I've been here, so it doesn't bother me about the war. Yeah, it's going on. It's chaos. Yeah, it feels bad to me because we've been seeing all the way the army coming, the dead bodies. It's very sad because my apartment is near the main road, and they've been passing by, and it's very sorrowful. Yeah.
you have guts, because of many people afraid to visit Ukraine in such turbulent times. It is not the safest place in the world.
Exactly, but I do have some affection, attraction, feelings for Ukraine, so I'm here.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we need spreading information, real information about this war, because of a lot of propaganda, and I knew in streaming. I just started my streaming activity in January. And sometimes just after my beginning of streaming, there are a lot of trolls. They comment my stream with some rubbish, and some offensive words. So they have not mind. Okay, thank you very much for visiting. Okay. So, okay.
You too, brother. Hey,
Again. Yeah.
So you got a live stream going?
Yes, but I have not really much viewers because of I'm new in this activity, and sometimes, but I need more. I need more because of. I expect hundreds of people. 2 days ago, I ran my stream from this place.
Yeah.
And I had as much as 100 viewers at the same time.
Yeah.
And in general, more than 6,000 people watched my video, my stream. But yesterday I failed. It was I screwed up because of I scheduled my walking from Arsenalna Street to Second World War Museum, but internet was dead there. And I tried to resume my video when I returned back. But according to algorithm of YouTube, it's just closed.
Right.
So now it's 21. You can see 21.
Excellent.
For me, no, it's not excellent. It's just beginning. It's just beginning.
So to my wonderful brother's viewers, I have a very strong affection for this good man. He has been out here to teach people about the history, the location, and every time you come to Kiev, you got to take a tour with this man. I love to watch your videos because I know you, so I know your personality. You're really a wonderful
Thank you very much.
And I think that right now it's very important for people around the world to know what's happening here. Сьогодні ми українське з днем народження. Today is my 4th birthday, you know.
Yes, will you tell details of this date? Because I know. But
And so I came here a month before the full scale started as a terrorism researcher, not as a journalist, but as a terrorism researcher. But I had a background in journalism. And we did not know that it was going to turn into full-scale invasion, but it did. And then I stayed. So if you subtract 46 days from the war, that's how long I've been here. 1,390 days. Full-scale war, never went away, took a vacation. And like you see all these vehicles, there's a few of these that I've seen like where they were destroyed before they were brought over here. This was not here when I got here. This was a very clean ploshcha. And I have like a snowstorm with nothing like that happening. And
by the way, this open air exhibition was inaugurated in May of 2022. I remember that time.
Yeah.
And war for me personally began 12 years ago. 12 years ago.
Tak.
Yeah. So
So I remind this. I said this the other day that for Ukrainians it's 12 years because of the not just the Zeleny Cholovik, the little green men in Crimea, but because of the confrontation of Russia's tyrant Yanukovych, and that in November 2013 until February, little by little, people had to more and more resist. So Americans, let me be very clear with you. You have not begun to even experience the part of phases that they went through in November, then December, then January, then February, before Yanukovych was basically had to get on a plane and go where he should be, which is Moscow. Over 100 people were killed to get that freedom. And so it was not a bloodless war, and it was not a bloodless tyrant. He literally did what you see in America happening right now, using law enforcement, using like Tutuchny, which is very much like these ICE guys, the Proud Boys, all that. And America's unfortunately seeing that now. And Sergei, you and I talk sometimes about what's the situation in America, why is it this way? It's because Americans are still trying to grasp this reality that's happening and unfolding in front of them. So here, Zozumil, like we get what it looks like. You've seen it, as a Ukrainian, that there were people who were not involved in it first in November 2013, right? They were like, oh, over there, that happened. And then eventually more and more people said, hey, now wait a minute. And even to this day, there's still struggles here about, how to handle the war, how to handle mobilization, how to handle each of our own responsibilities. But I have such a deep, strong faith and love for Ukrainian people for a reason. And one of them, if you hear in the background, this wonderful church, St. Sophia, it's 1,000 years of history sitting here in both directions, where the power of what is Ukraine is right here. And if you ever come to Kiev, first off, we have a great tour guide for you, but there's these places you have to see. You have to experience this in a way that may take more than a few visits. I've lived here, and I live overlooking the Dnieper River. I live in Osakoki. And I see this, and when I see the bombs and the missiles at night, and I see a lot of hellish shit, I really bond with a very deep history that says this is not new, this battle of good and evil. It's been going on here for a long time.
Yeah, thank you for your great job and
Дуже
for
дякую.
being such a brave guy. Because as far
Я
as
дуже божевільний.
I'm Brazilian also, because
Yeah.
I conducted tours to Chernobyl zone,
Yeah.
and normally normal people, not crazy people, prefer some France, some Sicilia and Riviera, but crazy people are my tourists.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you probably have to be a little crazy to stay in the middle of the things that, like, I don't go into the shelters when the missiles come. I feel a very strong responsibility, especially being that I worked in counterterrorism for a long time and I'm a journalist, is to really see what's happening. And it's really my job to relay to the Western audience what I've seen and what I currently see. I filmed in Bucha, I filmed in Izum, I filmed in Kherson and Antonivka, and I've been at so many terrible funerals right here from like Da Vinci and Roman Ratuchny and these heroes that are without parallel in our modern times of what they did and what they represent for the people. And I've seen joyful things. I love my Ukrainian friends and I love the cultural aspect of what I get to see with people, but it has a different twist to it now because of the war, where some people go, well, what do you mean about the culture front? Why is there, this isn't important? No, it actually is, because what Russia's trying to do is eliminate Ukrainian culture. You eliminate and
Absolutely,
modify
absolutely.
the language, the literature, the music, the expression that is what it is to be Ukrainian. And in fact, someone the other day said, well, Lenin created Ukraine. Really? Yeah. Khrushchevsky would say, no. And, there's so many historians, like Ivan Franko, what would he be writing? And what would Taras Shevchenko have written in poems if not for Ukrainian identity? I have enjoyed deeply understanding and learning about the Ukrainian culture. Українську мову. Я вивчаю українську мову вчителя і наша історія, і наша ситуація. І це дуже важливо, дуже цікаво. І наша мова дуже гарна. So
speaking in Ukrainian.
So I speak in English. I'll say I study the Ukrainian language without a teacher. Everyone's my teacher. Sergei's my teacher. The Babusi in my building is my teacher. My best friend is a master language teacher. I studied the history. I studied the literature, the poetry, the music, and the deep meaning in the lyrics of the music. It's not just the oh yeah, lose it, Chevelna Kalina. This is a rifleman song from a century ago of the same resistance you see today, that which will not be extinguished. Which is why right over there, if you remember, Audrey from Boombox was singing this and like galvanized the country to wake up and hear these songs that had a deep history that sparks something that Russia wants to put out. This is why Russia can't win. You cannot kill this in Ukrainians.
Never,
The
never,
idea
never.
you know this phrase, down to the last Ukrainian. Yeah, bled. It's not a thing. It's not a thing, this down to the last Ukrainians. It's something that why Russia wants to do this is because Putin and these guys fucked up. They should not have tried to invade this country. They really thought they could get it in 3 days. And I was first of all, I didn't believe that they would do, or I shouldn't say I didn't believe, I didn't know whether they
It
would
is
or
a
not.
big failure of Putin. It
was a complete failure. And he has to keep going, because if he doesn't, you did all this for, he's over. It's smart
yeah.
We want this.
Смерть ворогам means death.
Death to the enemy. Slava Ukraini, Heroim Slava, because that's Rossiyska Federation. Yeah. So the way you hear like glory to Ukraine, glory to the heroes, glory to the nation, and death to the enemies. One of the things I like in your national anthem is may our enemies evaporate like the dew in the sun.
Dew in the sun in the morning.
What a lyric!
And after the darkest night will the brightest sunrise. The sunrise is not behind the mountains, it is close to us, because of Russia is exhausted. And they have no idea. They have no idea why they invaded Ukraine. It is Ukraine, it is an independent country, and we defend our homes. They cannot understand it. And,
This is a very important thing. I'll say this. I was actually just sharing this with a soldier at lunch. One of my great friends, who's a Special Forces Ukrainian medic, a soldier medic, you know. He was very, he felt very stressed about not having enough weapons and guys at the fight. And he said, I told him, I said, well, there's guys here that believe in you. No. And he was, I don't fight for them. And he was really
high.
Really upset. And I said, okay, I'm really sorry. And it hurt me to hear this until he said, I fight because I have to have a home when this is over. Yeah. And he didn't mean a house. He meant a home. He meant the nation. If you don't fight for your home, you have nothing. Get on your knees, accept defeat, and be in the ground and be dead. And this is not going to happen. This is not the way. What he said really changed a little bit of how I even related to this war. Because, you know, when people say, well, what if, like, Witkoff wants to give away, you know, territory as if it's, you know, real estate. And there's a few things that they don't understand in this. You know, when you fight for your home, if you don't fight for your home, everyone around you is exterminated. What you may be willing to do for yourself, could you do it to your neighbor? And I have a friend from Luhansk who was a partisan, Vladimir Zhimshikov. And Zhimshikov said, how could I turn away when they're killing my neighbor? When they're raping my neighbor?
It's without man without.
Yes, he had his arms blown off. He actually was planting munitions at a Russian position, and he was returning back, and basically one of those jump-up mines came up, and he lost his arms and his eyesight. And the Germans helped to get his eyesight back, but he was just a normal businessman, put in an extraordinary position. And this is what we have in occupation now. We have people that, if America were to continue playing this game, America's who loses. Because let me be very clear, the land that is currently occupied is Ukraine. It will remain Ukraine. There's no part of it that won't be Ukraine, even if it's temporarily occupied. But the moment Zelensky says, okay, we'll give some concessions, tell that to the guy at the front. Gonna give what? Nope. Not giving up shit. Because they paid the price. Because they spilled the blood. They lost the limbs, they lost the leg, they lost their brother. And they're gonna hold that line because they know, even if the president says we're done, no, we have to keep protecting our nation. And it's a reality check that I think people in the West really don't understand, maybe, unless they've been in some situation where that's happened. I'm from Texas. We mythologize this kind of, we'll stand our ground and don't tread on me. It's easy to say. The words are very easy to pour out and put on a banner. And the founders, though, in America, they understood this. They understood that the loss to King George III meant the loss of everything. King George III had the policy of what was called no quarter. You will get no house, no food, you might as well die, or we'll just kill you. So that's the reality here. Russians will basically eliminate everybody. Unless they go, oh, sure, I'll take the passport. I'll be a Russian subject. I'll go back to my Ukrainian slavery. That's not going to happen, emotionally.
Chris, you told me that you rent a flat at Osokarki district. Can you tell me about temperature in your apartment?
Дуже холодно. I have a little bit of heater, just enough. Like, it's enough to keep it from being dangerous, but it's not enough to be comfortable. It's like you're still putting your jacket on and you work.
What is the temperature about?
Inside?
Yeah, inside.
Just a little bit above freezing, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
So you have not central
It's
heating?
just not enough.
Not enough.
Not when the temperature gets really low. Like, remember a couple days ago, the temperature went above freezing a little bit? So suddenly my apartment felt, I don't want to say comfortable, but workable. Didn't think about it. And then it went back down yesterday, right? And I get up, like when I fall asleep, and remember for everyone outside, we don't have electricity. So you crawl up under there and you fall asleep, and you stretch for a minute and your fingers go out from under the blanket. You'll wake up because you go, oh, hold on, and you pull it back in. I'm 56. 1 second. I'm 56. And in mine. I'm 56 years old, and that's one thing for me, but when we hear about Baba Zhenya.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. Like this.
No, we do it this way. When we have Baba Zhenya, who survived the Holocaust and freezes to death in her apartment, it's unacceptable and it's preventable, and it's not the fault of the officials here, it's the fault of Russia. And I can say that we need big infrastructure change in order to get the power facilities back operational, and we need a total world ground game to stop this freezing genocide. It's a very bad situation. So in my building, it's a little bit better because they took some time to put in the lift power, but it's 40% of the time it works. Other times we're walking up 24, 25 flights. I see Babusi who have to go up 15, 16 flights of stairs. It's a very, very, very difficult situation. And we have stabilization point over there, so I go check on the people there, and they're supplying some coffee and some hot water and some food and power to help out each other. And it's a stick together type of time. You know?
Do you know why Soviet system of heating is so vulnerable? Have you got any idea?
Well, I don't know how would I answer that? All I know is that as an American, Texas, when it gets a little bit of cold, the whole power system just dies. Greg Abbott completely broke the system by corruption of not taking care of it, not being prepared. And strangely enough here, I mean, God bless DTEK, our workers go out in the most ridiculous weather, plus drone strikes, and they're up there getting that power back on. And they're out getting the hot water back working, because lives are at risk here. But we have to get outside support. And I asked one of our electricity or energy experts here, and I wrote an article about it a couple days ago. What do we need? What can Westerners do? He says, oh, it's big industry stuff. This requires private investment at the level that gets the big generators and the big power systems on. So, just my advice to the outside supporters is pay attention very clearly. Look at this every day and tell your various officials, hey, we have to do something so people don't, starve to death and freeze to death in this. This is unacceptable in 21st century,
Well, guys, excuse me. Thank you very much. And let me reintroduce myself. My name is Sergei. I'm a refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, but for nearly 12 years I'm a Kiev resident, and I conduct tours around Kiev itself, around Kyiv district and other places. But unfortunately, there are not much as brave people as my friend Chris, and I know that many people want to visit Kiev and Ukraine and see everything firsthand, but I understand you guys. I understand that Kiev and Ukraine in the whole is not the safest place in the world. Excuse me. That's why.
Safer than America right now.
Oh yeah. By the way, yeah.
I call America, go, hey, occupied territory, how you doing over there? No, I'm just checking in on you.
And that's why I'm here. I'm here for you, and I just recently began to streaming activity to familiarize yourself with the situation in a war-torn country. And first of all, we need your understanding. We need your understanding why causes of this war. Causes of this war. It is most and foremost for our victory. We need your understanding and your support not only with money, with some physical things. But we need your understanding. It is a start of our victory, because of many people in the world prefer to stay well inside the box, inside the box, and they afraid to go away from comfort zone.
Right.
Comfort zone, because of in Kiev. But as far as I think, Kiev is, so our world is Ukraine-centric world, because of outcome of this war will build our future on our planet. Because of in Ukraine we fight not for independence of Ukraine. We fight for freedom of the whole democratic world. Unfortunately, to my regret, democratic world now it is squeezed.
Right.
It's squeezed, and America, I still consider America is a democratic country, but guys, democracy is the thing we need to fight for.
Yeah.
It's because of it is a very vulnerable thing.
Is as precious as your participation?
Yeah, that's right. Well, guys, we are on Kiev streets. This is Mikhailivska Street, and this is Mikhailivska Square. Due to Mikhailivsky Monastery, you can see golden domed Mikhailivsky Monastery. It is active monastery, but it is a replica. But it exactly duplicates original church which was built in early 12th century, but it was demolished by commies in the 30s of last century, and now you can see replica, but it is very nice. It is heart of Ukrainian Christianity now, and on the side of this monastery is headquarters of our metropolitan.
Yeah.
Did you know about it?
I met him. Yeah.
Yeah, really. So,
But I hear, I was like, when I was over here, I hear about Christianity. Oh, there's
Yeah.
Christianity. No. This is a very, very filled with robust spirit place.
Yeah.
And to stand in front of these religious figures, and like when I went to Pechurv-Slavra, I was actually there when the SBU brought out the evidence of the FSB infiltration of the what's called Moscow Patriarchy Church, and the fact that the Russians use religion as an influence operation. I
tell you more. So, Christian church. Was destroyed. It was demolished by Stalin.
Right.
By Stalin in approximately in 1937, and he revived it in 1943.
Right.
And it is, in fact, it is just branch of FSB, aka KGB.
Kirill, the head of the Russian Orthodox.
Gundyaev.
He's a KGB guy.
Yeah,
He's a KGB guy.
absolutely.
But also, it's a very, like, I come from Texas where we have Baptists and we have mostly Baptists and Catholics. We don't have an Orthodox world. And actually, let's do that when we see that beautiful church.
Yeah.
So we don't really have an Orthodox way of seeing the world there. And then I get here and go, well, what is the Ukrainian Orthodox Church Ukraine? Explain this. Oh, it's very complicated. So I had to learn. And I learned a very important thing I did not understand until now. Tomos. This writ that makes the church, the Orthodox Church, legitimate or not legitimate. Wait, what? I don't know. It's a tie that literally makes your church legitimate in the Orthodox world. Ukraine has that. It was granted, you have to do our history. I forget when it was precisely granted, but the Moscow does not have this. and this authenticity is stolen at the Russian level. But even more so, in Odessa, they had the Transfiguration Cathedral, and I went and filmed there after the Russian missile strike did major damage. And I've also filmed at Lavra. I filmed at Moscow Patriarch Church in near Makariv. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Did you know that a couple days ago, maybe not a couple days ago, maybe 1 week ago, I don't remember it exactly, they hit entrance to underground. Yes,
Yeah,
Church
yeah,
Tower.
yeah, yeah.
Have you been there after
I haven't been
that
there after this happened the other time, but yeah, but I've been there many times.
No.
Yeah.
I mean after.
No, I haven't seen it since the missile strike. No.
No. I think that area
It's
is
complex.
close.
So those, for people who don't know, the Pechers Lavra means like caves. So you have the stuff you see at the top, but you have all these caves, very intricate history there. And yeah, they hit that area right there.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I saw that announcement. And I saw the video of the drone going by Motherland statue.
really.
Yeah. It was very cloudy that day, and there's one like a passing shot. You see Motherland and Shahid drone flying right past it. Look at that.
Look
There's
at
Jahan.
that. It is Saint Sophia. It is famous. It is I think it's the oldest church in Kiev that survived Soviet era.
That's it. Yeah.
And it was built early 11th century, or to be more precise, it's began to be built in 1019, 1017 or so. In fact, I don't believe people who voice real date, because of it. It is impossible to
Right.
to say that it was built. It is not supermarket. It is
Right.
not right date when it was it began to be built. But I know exactly that it was early 11th century, and I think you know about history of this monument.
Yeah, Princess Olga.
No. Do you know history about?
The monument itself.
No,
I don't
no,
know the monument. I just know who she is.
Yeah.
She's a big hero of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get closer to
Yeah.
that monument. It is photo session. Let them do it. Oh yes. So yeah. Хлопці, а пробачте, я зараз стрімлю, це прямий ефір, дуже мало viewers. А ви можете казати, звідки ви, як ситуація в вашому домі, або там, я знаю, де ви там мешкаєте?
З Києва взагалі живу в Чернігові, ну все.
Do you speak English? Do you speak
Yeah.
English? Yeah. So my viewers are English-speaking people. So what can you tell them about life in Ukraine, about your personal life, if you want?
Well, that's pretty hard now because we don't have heating, we don't have water, we don't have electricity, or very small amount of this, or just.
Please can you speak for yourself, not
Yeah.
about Ukraine, about your personal life?
We're living in a private house, so we are a bit better because we have generator and we can use fuel just to have electricity. But I'm living in the apartment, in just normal residential buildings, and we don't have light maybe for like 6 to 10 hours a day. We don't have central heating. I don't have much problems with water because we have this system pretty well done. But yeah, that's hard.
So you have very nice English. Where did you study one?
We study at school. We have English lessons from first grade.
So
Yeah, it's in most of the schools.
it is great because of I began to study my English in Soviet school, but really no one could speak any language because we saw no reason to, because of the Soviet Union was closed country, and we had not motivation. But young generation, nearly everyone speak some non-Ukrainian language.
Yeah, it was.
Not to mention Russian. Not to
Yeah,
mention
yeah.
Russian.
It was mainly initiative from my parents. They knew that the world is open now, so when I didn't realize it yet, they gave me the lessons, and then I had after classes some English, and at school we had like very strong English programs. So yeah, mostly all of my generation speak English.
Yeah. But my generation don't speak at all.
Yeah.
This is my hobby, so
Like
I started
my mom doesn't speak English, just a little.
just a little.
Yeah.
To say true, my first visit behind the Iron Curtain was in times of Soviet Union. So it was in 1989. It was United Kingdom. At that year, just several thousand Soviet people had the opportunity to visit some foreign countries, especially United Kingdom, because of United Kingdom at the time considered as our enemy, But I was one of few people who visited the United Kingdom, and since then I started to level up my English, and so now I'm a guide. I'm a Kyiv and Kyiv district guide, and I conduct tours for foreign visitors, for English-speaking visitors, because of I conducted more than 1,000 tours for people from all over the world, including South Africa, Australia, and South America, and so on. Thank you very much. What is your name?
Sonia.
Tanya?
Sonia.
Sonia. Nice to meet you. Thank you
Yeah,
for
nice to meet
interview.
you.
My name is Sergei Uzlov.
Nice to meet
Thank you very much. So I encountered some girl. She told me that she began to study English in school, but I started to learn my English in school also, but I'm old generation. I'm in my mid 60s, and people usually don't speak English at all. Привет, Lisa. Where is my friend Chris? Chris is here.
11 feet, 11 feet by 8 feet. And we've seen these fly over my building in our neighborhood so many times. They're massive. This is a Garand, I think. Right?
Do you mind?
Yeah, Garand too.
Do you mind if I record?
Oh,
Yes?
this channel. Yeah, so my brother will tell you, Sergei, that
Hello
how many
guys.
times we've seen these fuckers fly over our city and hit buildings and do so much damage. But look at the size of that what hits our buildings. You know, these as I said, these weapons that have been over here, all these tanks and all these BMPs that were used to kill Ukrainian people for what? For Putin's little Pyrrhic victory. Or like here, they'll read this sign since you might not be able to see. The Road of Life project was formally launched in March 14, 2024 as a partnership between New Zealand humanitarian organization Kyiv and refugee evacuation. Think about this. This is a medical vehicle designed to help people, and look at the condition of it after it's been hit. There's so many of these types of vehicles have been struck trying to help people. There's no distinction in the Russian model between civilian, aid worker, journalist, or any human being. They're a terrorist state. They're literally the definition of a terrorist state.
That's Chris. Excuse me. Maybe it will be interesting for my viewers and maybe for your viewers also.
Yeah.
I want to tell you a story from my life about a drone.
I might give you a microphone now.
You know that I'm refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, and I rent a flat here, apartment here, and And about 1 month ago, I had to change my seventh flat during this war. I explain you why. Excuse me. My landlord had actually two apartments. One apartment for his family, and second one for rental. And approximately 1 month ago, one of the drones like this, fortunately without explosives inside, it's attacked his apartment he lived in, and fortunately he at the time of attack he stayed in adjacent room, but main room, the whole of his apartment was completely destroyed. It was completely destroyed, and he miraculously survived this attack. But I told you before that that drone was without payload, but it was able to destroy his apartment.
The weight alone of that hitting a building without munition is enough to do massive damage and kill people. And I'll say, I lived in one apartment in Snaki. For 3 of the years I was here, I moved in a new place, and they hit the building right near my building, like literally same path. If it only been 30 feet, a little bit to the south, it would have hit my old apartment at the exact same floor where my mom lives, my Ukrainian family. And when I came over to see them, they're like, "Come here, show you. Look at the balcony." And from the exact same floor, you look out, you see the whole floor eliminated. And I think you saw I posted that video a couple weeks ago. Like, I lived there all that time, and I have many videos of the drones going right over us, just feet above our building. And it's there's no military anything around us. There's no real need to be flying anything around there. And I mean that in the sense that, like, if Russia tried to make an argument, well, we're doing legitimate war targets. No. You hit civilian targets. You terrorize civilians, and the consequences to these buildings last year were worse. I had 15 locations I went to where recovery through the day. Darnitsy district where I live closest to, like, repeatedly same area struck. Going out, I was in the parts of the west part of the city over and over again, waiting all day long for rescue operations where, when I left, it went from 8 people to 16 people. And then I go home and it rises to 25 people. And then it rises to 32 people. Finally, I think it was a total of 32 people killed in one of those attacks. This has become the year that, with Donald Trump in office, Putin felt more acceleration to be able to launch the war. He, is unchecked. And Americans need to realize that weakness is what they're looking for. They're looking for the Witkoff types that are greedy, who are looking for a little bit of extra money from property. Someone who wants a stupid medal, give him a fucking medal. Stop killing people. Very clearly, I'm going to tell you that part. But they're killing civilians. They're, like I said earlier about the freezing situation, they're looking for that surrender of both spirit, of both the people here, and more importantly, the indifference and apathy in the West.
Thank you very much,
Of course, brother.
guys. Hello from Kiev. Greetings from Kiev. I'm Sergei, Kiev guide, and now I'm on one of the central squares of Kiev, next to Mikhailivska Church. And famous Maidan Nezalezhnosti or Independence Square is just 10 minutes on foot in that direction.
Yeah.
So, guys, believe me, I'm not going to lie. I know a thing or two about Kyiv, and if you have guts to visit Ukraine nowadays, I'm at your service. And if you're afraid to visit Ukraine now, and I understand you why. So please, I'll be waiting for you after our victory. I don't consider any other finalizing of this war, just our victory, because of because of any other scenario. It is death for all of us. Because of concentration camps and filtration camps are waiting for us in the case of our defeat. So it is essential. It is a matter of our life to win, and because of this, it's unfair war. It is ungrounded war. So it is crazy war. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, this channel, and other channel. You can find link to my new channel. I plan to run live from that channel, and this channel will be only for video, recorded video. And on other channel, I plan to run live video. Thank you for this. Thank you. You see, I started my YouTube channel maybe 10 years ago, or maybe 9 years ago. It was for my Chernobyl tours.
Right.
But algorithm of YouTube, it went mad, and it doesn't know what genre of my videos.
Right now. The whole way algorithms are working.
I still don't know completely its algorithm, because of that's why I have not too much viewers and subscribers of my channel. So please guys subscribe my channel. It is very essential for me. Thank you very much for that, and also don't forget hit like button. Is it possible to run live?
Not live on this one.
Not at this moment. Is it possible?
Later. Yeah, I'm gonna post it. Yeah.
No. It's live through telephone, isn't it? Because of it's this camera.
Actually, the only way this one is, it has to go. There's a different base port that has an HDMI out, and it can run as a webcam. But it has to have this other base port. This one only is USB. There's one that's got a mini. HDMI mini. This is called the all-in-one base. Yeah. And you know, one of my favorite photos is one that I took with you.
Yeah. I remember this.
It's one of my favorite photos, you know. And how are you?
Excellent. And yourself?
Yeah. Cold.
Do you know each other? No.
And I will not publish your face with it.
Huh?
I will not publish your face. But it's a 360, so
Oh, is that one of those?
yeah.
Oh, how you like those things? I actually had someone film when I was filming one concert.
So
He threw that thing up there, and I'll go, wait a minute.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'll just make it short to show you.
It made it look like almost like a drone, actually. Exactly. Yeah.
So this is what. So here we are. You can see.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can see like all around.
I'm gonna get one of those at some point.
You should.
I have so many gears. One more thing I don't need that I definitely need. And I don't know how you do that with your hand out. My hands are dying. My hands are dying, bro.
And coming night.
The little Shotlandsky Viking in me is dying. Like, no. You're not so Scottish Viking today.
Well, guys, building with columns is Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine, and this is Mikhailivsky Monastery. It is active monastery, but unfortunately it is a replica because of original building was demolished by Bolsheviks in 30s of last century.
So I'm on board. Yeah. That one, is that the... Well, we like your report. Is that a Shahid? That's a Garand. Garand.
They are my friends from United States.
Garand too, and is those that are flying around here? There's some of them, so they use a bit of a mixture of them. Yeah. Garand. Yeah, Garand. Okay. Just because I'm just going to report it because... Yeah, of course. What's your name? Adam. Yes. Hi, Chris. And how long have you been here?
8 months.
8 months? 4 years.
I live here.
4 years of me today.
Congrats. I do. I'm a social entrepreneur, so I'm traveling around the world and do different projects. Yeah.
And you? I'm a counter-terrorist guy who switched back to my German. Kind of a mixture of both.
I knew here in Kiev. I knew here in Kiev. No?
You haven't been here before?
Before, yeah. Oh, yeah, so... yeah, thank you for that. From Norway. By the way, I conducted a lot of tours for Norwegians around Kiev district.
Okay.
Maybe it is interesting for you. We visit Bucha, Irpin, Dmitrievka. So have you been? Have you
Some
been there?
military people we have to meet, and then they will.
Thank you. I just met people from Norway. They brought us 4x4 vehicles, and this is a volunteer. She collects money for Ukrainian battlefield. Once again, guys, my name is Sergei and I'm Kiev guide. I'm new in streaming, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel. It is very essential for me. Temperature outside is about 12 below zero, and today we experienced the most massive, not air attack on Kyiv, but it was, I don't know exactly, maybe it was cyber attack on our energy system, and all electrical transport stopped, put on hold this morning, and completely, the whole Ukraine was without electricity for about 6 hours, and water supply and energy supply and heating system stopped, and we can imagine that it is a real trouble for us during such severe frost, and unfortunately in several days ahead we're expecting for colds as low as 20 below zero. Excuse me, have you ever been in Bucha, Irpin, Dmitrievka and other places that were under occupation? If you want, I'm Kiev guide and I conduct car tours around Kiev district that were under occupation nearly 4 years ago, and it lasts about 6 hours.
Okay.
And during my tour we cover...
And what do you have a business, or do you have a name for something?
Oh yeah, you can find me on internet, and I also can give you my business card.
Yes.
Where are you from?
So I'm Sweden.
From Sweden.
Yeah, Denmark, Norway.
Denmark. So will take some card.
This one here?
Inside. Yeah, yes. No,
okay.
This one. It's for you.
So this one here.
Yeah. So
okay, amazing. Cool.
So,
Sergei.
yeah, my name is Sergei, and
Sergei.
yes, I pick.
I need to make a. I'm just waiting for that one to close because.
Okay,
I need to
okay,
make a
okay.
video.
Just if you send me some message, I will send you in return details of my tour. I'm
Yes.
driver, I'm guide, so I'm in tour business for 10 years already. And my main destination was Chernobyl.
Oh, okay.
Chernobyl. So I conducted nearly
I don't know if you're recording. Are you on the call or?
It is. I'm just beginner.
Okay,
I'm
so
just
you're live streaming. Okay, yeah.
live stream.
Yeah.
Just
Cool.
not much viewers. on my channel.
It's fine. So I need to make some stuff. So how long does that take usually?
You mean bell?
Yeah.
Bell? It will finish now.
Okay. Good. Well, thank you for the call.
Yeah,
definitely,
thank you,
it's,
thank you, thank you. Contact me and ask me questions about my tour.
Yes.
It is. You understand? It is not entertainment
no,
tour. It is just immersion.
Cultural.
It is immersion in our life. Because
Yeah.
name I called my tour "Battle for Kiev 2022." We will
Yeah.
visit battlefields.
Insure my car.
Okay.
Okay.
Stay in touch. Stay in touch.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you also. Bye bye. Bye bye. Well, I have met quite a lot of people from outside of Ukraine. Well, guys, for those who's new on my stream, I'm in front of infamous drone Gerань. In this variant, it's Gerань. It made in Russia, but they started to launch missiles, not missiles, but drones like this in August of 2022, and they started to launch dozens of drones like this. But nowadays they attack us with hundreds of drones. They have warhead that contains about 50 kilos of TNT or TNT-like explosives, and they mostly use it not for front line but for attacking of our rear. Usually they launch simultaneously hundreds of drones like this to overload our anti-aircraft system. And this is missile, ballistic missile .U. These missiles were designed in times of Soviet Union, and despite of the fact that these missiles are quite outdated, they still formidable weapon. And now you can see just half of this missile, because of original length of this missile is 6 and something meters long. I'm on the site of open air exhibition of Russian military vehicles that were brought here from different parts of Ukraine during first stage of Russian invasion in 2022. And on distance you can see building of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine. It was built not long before beginning of Second World War. Not to be precise, not Second World War, but so-called Great Patriotic War. According to Russian Soviet historiography, they called they split Second World War into two parts. First part was before German invasion to Soviet Union. So between 1939 and between 1941, they called that part of the Second World War as just Second World War, and they wanted, Soviet authorities wanted to distance themselves from that part of the war, and they tried to hide the fact that Soviet Union invaded to Poland and to Finland. So this building was built for Central Committee of Communist Party of Ukraine. Excuse me. It is cold outside. It's cold inside of my apartment. And temperature now outside is 12 below zero, and inside of our apartment temperature is around zero.
Yeah.
Around zero, because of some of apartments have not heating at all. It is real trouble. It is genocide of Ukrainians, and regretfully, not many people pay attention to these atrocities. It is not history. It is our present life. It is our present life, guys. We need your assistance. We need not only money. We need your understanding. We need your attention, because of in Ukrainian-centric world, outcome of this war means a lot of for you. I don't know where you're from, but our world is very small, especially for missiles and for Russian propaganda. Because of FSB spread its tentacles all over the world, and I know what Soviet propaganda means, because I was born in times of Soviet Union, and I was one of those who was under Soviet propaganda, and until collapse of Soviet Union, I was sure that Soviet Union was surrounded with hostile countries, and every country wanted to make us slaves and occupy Soviet Union. It was bullshit, absolutely bullshit, but it is the power of Soviet and later Russian propaganda. It makes people crazy. They deprived opportunity to build causal relationship.
Їду додому зараз і до защити скоро.
Я ще не знаю, може півгодинки, може десь так. А ти змерз вже?
Yeah, it's time to go home and warm up everything, get ready for tomorrow, and charge up all the battery supplies. And of course, I get home.
Yeah.
Love you,
my brother. Thank you for our chatting.
Always, man.
Let's meet more often, okay?
Absolutely.
So do you know my telephone?
Yeah.
You know my I know your telephone, and in any case, you know my Facebook page, and
one of my favorite people. I
yeah.
love watching your commentaries, and that's why I asked you, hey, are you going to be over St. Michael's? Yeah, I'll see you. Okay, до зустрічі, bro.
До зустрічі, bro. Бай-бай, слава Україні, героям слава. Well, guys, for those who's new on my streaming, my name is Sergei. I'm resident of Kyiv now, but originally I'm from eastern part of Ukraine, and I saw my house in Donetsk for the last time in 2014. So I'm refugee from eastern part of Ukraine, and if you wanna know how we survive this this infernal cold temperature and how we survive, please subscribe my channel, and you will know a lot of facts how we live here and how we survive such precarious times. And also, I'm a guide, I'm Kiev guide, and I also conduct tours not only around Kiev itself, I conduct tours around Kiev district, and during my tours around Kiev district we visit places, infamous places, Bucha, Irpin, Dmitrievka, Borodyanka, and other places that were under Russian occupation nearly 4 years ago, or to be more precise, in February and March of 2022. My tour lasts about 6 hours, and during my tour we cover 150 kilometers or so. Today morning we suffered one of the most massive attack on energy system of Ukraine. It was not missile attack in any way today. Today we had, I suppose it was a cyber attack on our energy supply system, and whole Ukraine occurred without electricity and water supply, and heat supply was put on hold, and our metro system and our other facilities were frozen. I meet one more volunteer. He tells that he collects money for some military units. And please guys, don't forget to subscribe my this channel and my another channel. You can find links to this channel. So I plan to run my my streams from not this but from other channel, and you will help me much for subscribing this and my backup channel. Thank you very much for this. I want to tell you why our heating system in Ukraine is not so reliable. In Soviet Union we had a trend to build big, very big power stations and heating boiling stations, and according to modern trend, every building, every apartment has its own heating system, and they are not as vulnerable as Soviet Union made heating systems. And Russia knows what to do. They attack our power plants and our electrical grid systems. So now many of our apartments are without heating, and temperature inside of apartments is as low as about zero. Temperature now is 12 below zero or so. It is quite windy, and I'm on Mikhailovska Square in Kiev. It is not far from very heart of Kiev, Maidan Nезалежності or Independence Square. I invite you to walk with me to Майдан Незалежності. There are not much people here, and I'm wrapping up my streaming from this place, and I'm going to go down to Майдан. Пока, Lisa. Bye-bye. Lisa, bye-bye. Okay. This is exhibition, open air exhibition of Russian military vehicles that were destroyed during the first stage of Russian invasion on Ukraine. And this exhibition was inaugurated in May of 2022. This is Mikhailivsky Monastery. And on distance you can see Saint Sophia not monastery, it is a monastic complex, but now it is a museum. It is not active church. Okay guys, thank you for watching my stream, and if you have questions about life in Ukraine during the Russian attacks, about life of ordinary people here in Kiev, please subscribe my channel and don't hesitate asking questions. This is Mikhailivska Street. Mikhailivska Street connects this part of the city with the Mikhailivsky Monastery and Maidan. And in general, Maidan means word square or plaza. Oh, it is slippery now, not as slippery it was 3 days ago, because of 3 days ago all roads and sidewalks were covered with snow and ice. Now it is not too slippery, but we need to be very careful. By the way, this is the place of where quite popular small cafe. It was full. In the summer it was full with visitors. This tailor shop. Oops! Oh my gosh! This place is very, very slippery. And for those who is new on my channel, I'm reintroducing myself. My name is Sergei Uzlov. Sergei Uzlov, hello. Hello, greetings from Kiev. From war-torn country. I'm Kiev guide, and I'm refugee from Donetsk, eastern parts of Ukraine. Geographically, Kiev is divided into two parts, left bank and right bank of Dnipro River. Dnipro River is the biggest river in Kiev and in Ukraine, and the right bank of Kiev is more historical part of the city. I'm here now. It is the right bank of the river, and left bank of the river is a sleeping area. And Kyiv is home for 3 million people. You can see generator, and many live in apartments and public buildings powered from local generators. Well, it is cold. It is very nippy weather. By the way, tomorrow I plan to conduct more live video from Kiev streets. Maybe tomorrow I wanna show you, if you join my stream, I am going to show you living or sleeping area of Kiev on the left bank of Dnipro River. Today is Saturday, but cafes are empty or semi-empty because of we have other priorities, and many people suffer. Oh my gosh! And many people have other priorities, and people are without money because of our industry and our life ruined, and to survive here it is a real problem. In 5 minutes we will be on the side of central square of Kyiv, Майдан Незалежності or Independence Square. Greetings from Kyiv. Hello guys. This is Mikhailivska street. Thank you. It is not the best weather for walking, for strolling, but I'm streaming for you, for people who is interested in life in Ukraine, but afraid to visit Ukraine in such turbulent times. Today we had not air attacks. Today we experienced one of the most I think cyber attacks on our energy system, and for about 6 hours we were completely, the Ukraine was without electricity supply, and our metro system and was stopped, and water supply system and heating system, everything was put on hold. And temperature inside of many of our apartments is around 0. But if speak for myself, I can tell you that temperature in my personal, maybe not my personal, but inside of my flat that I I rent is about 15, sometimes it's 12, fortunately above zero. And this is Майдан Незалежності, but the most recognizable place is Flag Memorial. Flag Memorial. It was built by People's Initiative, and a bit late. In 5 minutes, we'll be there. This is entrance to trade underground trade mall Globus, or Globe in English. Please, guys, if not difficult for you, please put me like button, and please subscribe my channel. This channel and other channel. This is my main channel, and I decided to run streams from other channel. I just passed next to some cafe with music by George Michael, and I switched off my microphone because I'm afraid that YouTube could block my video due to this song. Sometimes YouTube ban unauthorized music. It is famous song of not alive now, George Michael. We are nearing to Майдан Незалежності, or Independence Square. On distance you can see tall building. It is Hotel Ukraine. It was inaugurated in 1960, and on the same place was first in Kiev skyscraper, but it was destroyed during Second World War. I mean that's that building, and over there you can see stela of freedom of Ukraine. And this is main street of Kiev, Хрещатик Street. And before Russian invasion, it was tradition to close this street for traffic during a weekend, and it turned into a pedestrian area. And behind Hotel Ukraine is governmental quarter, but unfortunately it is closed for workers, for civilians, because of for several times. Russians try to make some sabotage actions. That's why it is closed for just for workers. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching my stream, and now I call it a day. And thank you for subscribing my channel, and thank you for working with me around Kiev, around central part of Kiev. Thank you very much, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. And I say you thank you very much for this, and see you again.